So, good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm not going to wait for people to get into the room. I'm just going to give my breaking news and also discuss why I don't want to do open panels. Open panels kind of distract the topic. Like yesterday, Nature Boy was the topic, and yeah, it just went so many ways. So I'm breaking the video down into three parts. So the video will be back up as soon as it's edited. And it's hard to edit these videos and take certain things out and you know. So I basically be wanting to stay on topic and for two, uh I'm grateful for the people that do pop up on the panel and some people I'm not too grateful that they pop up. But neither here nor there. Good morning, Triple. So I will do open panels only on Saturdays. Hey, Tommy, only on Saturdays, unless it's like an invite only. I'm gonna try to not have certain people just pop up on my panel and continue with madness. So I'm definitely gonna do it that way. Um, and yesterday we were talking about Nature Boy. So the girl star has now turned on the guy Ryan that was trying to help her. He took her in, tried to help her, wanted to go to the police. And breaking news, guys, she has totally flipped the script. So my question is, was Star just clout chasing and doing it for the views? Because she was doing a lot of chanting and spirit calling, and all of a sudden when it came for her to go to the police and now talk about the things that happened over there in carbonation, she's now backing out. So yeah, I really think it was for the views. Triple, yeah, I definitely know that. Yeah, Tommy, totally brainwashed. And I really thought that Star wanted help. I thought that she wanted to get this thing done and taken care of, but apparently she do not. So Ryan is now in a situation to where the person, the victim that he did have to help, uh, she's no longer cooperating. So back at square one, but hopefully that he continues to keep pushing. And he did record her and a lot of things that she said so that he can, have something, because now that she doesn't want to go to the police, this is terrible. Triple, triple. Yeah. So, he's back at square one, but, shout out to him for at least trying. Um, a lot of people have been trying to take Nature Boy down for years, and in due time it may happen. But yeah, that was the breaking news. I thought that she was going to cooperate with him, and they were both going to the police and stuff. She snapped pretty much. A lot of videos are going around, and they're playing the auto that he recorded when he was asking her, like, let's go to the police, and how she like really like turned the tables on him. Wow. So yeah, Tommy definitely brainwash and don't want help. Definitely don't want help. But yeah, I was just doing a quick video, and I have to kind of like edit my video from last night, which was a great video. I thank everybody that came up and participated in that video, but I have to break it down in so many ways because my main topic was talking about Nature Boy and the breakthrough that they were having on taking the cult down. And then it went so many different ways. It was definitely great. I enjoyed myself. You know and again, I'm not letting certain people back up on my panel, and that's just that, because at the end of the day they can be good people behind the scenes, but definitely not for me to have on my panel, because it always go left, and I try not to do that. I really try to stay positive and upbeat, and I don't want to be drawn into no nonsense. So with that being said, you know I'm just going to keep it that way. But yeah, Star has really flipped the script. And Nature Boy is still out here. Apparently, they were saying that he got was getting locked up. He is not locked up. Allegedly, I don't know what happened to the warrants that he's supposed to have for his arrest, but I don't know, guys. So I'll try to update you guys. Like I said, I'm not gonna make this a nature boy page, but because there's a lot of things that pop up in the event that I started talking about it. So I'll just keep tuning you guys in to little updates here and there that I get to let you guys know like what's going on and is the cult getting taken down. So stay tuned, and it is early morning, so I hope everyone have a blessed and awesome day. Hey Joe. Yeah, I hope everyone have a blessed and awesome day. Y'all can grab y'all coffee or y'all tea, and I'm gonna upload parts and parts of my video from last night. So it's not gonna be the full video, but it's gonna be different parts. Um I'm grateful that you guys do tune in, and I feel blessed to have people that really follow me, really keep up. And yeah, we're gonna, stay on this nature boy thing a little at a time. Like I'm not gonna make it to where it's just, my hobby talking about him. But this man has lost his mind. It seemed like the girl Malia that I said was in the hospital. It seemed like she's now out the hospital. I don't know if she's going back to carbonation, but so far that's what it seems like. We still got to be updated if Nateri is going back to the cult again. Thank you so much, Triple. That's another channel that's good. Triple channel keeps me so like, I love tuning into that. We're gonna definitely see like what's going on with this nature boy character, because this guy is wild. He is definitely wild. And I'm gonna update you guys. But the lady that almost died, Malia, she seemed like she's out the hospital. I don't know where she's currently at. If she went back to him or not. So that's something that we'll have to tune in for. Um, and guys, I don't really get on Bigo, but I get clips of Bigo, and that's where Nature Boy has been. He hasn't been on IG, Facebook, or Instagram. He's usually on Bigo with his nonsense. Doogie 54, hey, yeah, I'm just and I'm also wanting to talk about that. Like I said, yeah, only Saturdays open panel, and I'm only gonna let certain people up. So, um, yeah, because I'm trying to, keep it positive over here and not bring too much negativity over this way. And I like tuning into all channels, and a lot of these channels that been focusing on Nature Boy, I've been tuning into because they bring the updates. And I like I said, I'm not really on Bigo like that, so I get to miss a lot. But shout out to the people that actually send me clips and ask me to talk about certain things. Uh yeah, shout out to them, because a lot of times I'm not updated, or I may not be on YouTube, and I'm not on Bigo, but I do get clips. Like I was saying, with the SL Davises and World News and the T, I kind of get updated that way too as well, because I get to watch the videos and find out what's going on. Trust me, if he gets locked up, as they said that he was gonna get locked up, I will definitely come live with breaking news and be like, guys, he is incarcerated. But oh, make a backup channel and promote it. Okay. Okay, Triple. I'm gonna make a backup channel. I'm definitely gonna make a backup channel. Yeah, get the likes up. So these women, they were even asking me to make a free these women campaign. These women, it's on them to really leave. I'm so sorry that they most of them are in this situation. Like I said, I don't know what caused them to be in this situation, but apparently, Like Star, she turned on Ryan. I was having that conversation yesterday about how these people will turn on you. And Star did turn on Ryan, and he was trying to help her take down Eligio Bishop. Uh, he is the founding. I mean, he's a cult leader, and he has these women wrapped around their fingers. And unfortunately, you can't go to these women and try to get them to leave him because they're not leaving, you know. And the only way I think some of these women will leave is if he gets taken down, and then they're too far in at this moment. Because Star, I really, with all the chanting and spiritual warrior things that she was doing, she wasn't trying to go to the police. So, I think a lot of this stuff is just for show too, as well. Zero, what's up? Quiet Riot, what's up? Yeah, so that's that's definitely it. So yesterday that question came up like, "Hey, Keish, why don't you start this campaign to free the?" I'm not, because just like Star, like when I say she flipped out on that guy, she really did. I was listening to the audio, and I was just like, wow. And gave her a place to stay. He let her stay in his daughter's room, and I think he flew her out and everything. And she then again, yeah, Zero, I'm talking about him. And then again, look what happened. So at the end of the day, people, we have to say that these women are grown. Maybe they're not mentally stable, but in this case, they're gonna have to say when is enough is enough. Because, like I was talking about the chick Naziri, you know, all the STDs that she caught, everything that happened to her, and she's still willing to go back. So, what can you do at this moment other than just wish them well and pray that they break out of the spell they're in? That's it. Like, you really can't do too much. I know a lot of people want to rescue them, but if they want to be there, like, how could you rescue them? And as bad as they look, they want to be there. So, you know, um, and people are seeing this and they still going there. So at this point, the only way to stop him is maybe him getting locked up. He has plenty followers. These women and men, they worship him. They think that he is God. They think that he's the Messiah. And it's sad to say that I think that these people would give their life for him. They will. Um, they're infatuated with whatever he's telling them. They're infatuated by his message, and people want things to look up to. And right now, at this point, he's on Bigo. These young girls, they are looking up to him. These young men are looking up to him, and it's sad. His message is spreading. He started off small, and then he's huge now. His following is huge now. Yeah, you can't save everybody. You can't. And but people had I worry about the kids, and it's sad. Hopefully, he gets taken down, but for right now he's thriving. Felix, Felix. I was talking about the cult leader Nature Boy, and how the guy Ryan was trying to take him down, one of the ex-members to go to the police office, the police station, and how she just like, flipped the script on this guy. I really feel bad that he got disrespected, and he handled it pretty well, I think. But at the end of the day, I hope he's not discouraged, but he also have to know that people have been reporting on this guy from, day one. They've been reporting, like I said yesterday, he's been locked up, he's been kicked out of countries, Um, and for some reason, who is he really working with that he's not getting taken down? But you never know. They're probably waiting for real good evidence. The only thing that I see that right now that he can get in trouble for are the loans and things like that that he's doing, the scams that he's pulling. Zero said it's a cult, so they're being programmed to give everything to this cult. Look at Jim Jones documentary and how he control. Yeah, you're right. You're definitely right. Um, don't the only way that at this point that he'll be taken down is if they come up with good evidence and they have and cooperation. A lot of these members they start talking heavy online, and then when it comes down to actually doing the footwork, the ex-members are, a lot of them, I think they may be traumatized, um, and scared. And then again, he did make them sign uh disclaimers to where they're not able to speak out against him. And some do it anyway, but then you'll notice that they'll disappear off the scene after a while. Like they'll speak out about it, they'll vent about it. They either go back or they just disappear. So it's definitely sad, but yeah. Uh I had watched Ryan Beagle and he was like, "Oh, 9 a.m. This and that is gonna happen," and I'm still waiting to see like what's going on. But I'm gonna definitely keep you guys updated. But so far, the person that he had cooperating with him, she's no longer cooperating. So back at square one. Hopefully other members will cooperate with him. Um, it's a lot of different feedbacks they're getting about the guy Ryan. Some people are not, they're calling him they're calling him a vigilante, or they're calling him the white savior, or it's a lot of different things that's going on, but I hope that he genuinely want to help the people and in the takedown, and I hope that it's not for clout. Like I said, I'm always a neutral factor. I've been reading the comments. um I feel as though that he genuinely, wanted to help, but dealing with people that has been brainwashed, traumatized, these a lot, and some of these women and young men, I think they're pretty much scared. They were scared while they was there. So, and I think some of them that have talked out did it for the clout that they got, did it to sell their merchandise, and they're on a different journey now. So, and a lot of people that leave his cult end up going to other cults and they never speak out. So it's just a never ending cycle. And it's been happening for years, like really. It's been years that this cult has been up and running. So last night I talked and got into details about a lot of things. So I'm gonna definitely break that video down in three sections. And not doing open panel anymore because it kind of like, distracts you from what the topic was. And the topic was supposed to be really pretty much based off Nature Boy, and then it went in every direction. Yeah, because if it's nothing bad happening over there as he claims, why are they signing that when they get zero? Great point. They're literally signing that they're not allowed to speak up after they leave. So it's definitely things going on. Like putting them in a closet, starving them, sleep depriving them. There's definitely things going on over there. So just giving an update that Star is no longer speaking out about Nature Boy. So I guess I don't know if the news is gonna still talk to Ryan, because that was his key witness to the crimes that's happening over there. So that was the breaking news. It's pretty much sad. Tough love, good morning. Yeah, I think people that did follow him had a hard childhood. And we talked about childhood yesterday, and I don't know about the traumas. Um it's a lot of parents and family members that are really worried about their family over there in carbonation, but because these people are grown, it's nothing they can do. And a lot of people say, "Oh, these people that talk about it, they're not doing anything." It's not too much they can do but bring awareness. So shout out to the people that keep you aware and they're posting about it and they're uploading videos about him because you know if you see something, say something. And in this point, I'm grateful that they're saying something because I wouldn't have been aware of all his tactics and things that he's been doing. Yeah, zero. Definitely always looking for somebody to follow. They go from one cult to another cult, and it's sad. These young ladies are really looking for that father figure. And trust me, I guess he's being a father figure. If he's beating them and putting them in closets and starving them, if that's what they consider a father figure, then, that's definitely sad. And I feel sorry for them. Apparently he's making them have abortions, so he's even trying to not get kids to be there. Right now I think it's one child that's over there, a little boy. Sheba's son is there. Sheba and True Son is there. So he is trying to make it not kids friendly. And even Zoka was pregnant and well, we don't see any baby and they claim that the baby has passed away. So yeah, he's definitely not, and he made Efru get, several abortions. So he's definitely not trying to have kids over there because the law would get more involved if it's children involved. So he's moving in a way that where I don't think he wants children involved. He talks about people having children and wanting to repopulate the earth and things of the such. But for the years on, Aya been pregnant. I don't know if he made her have an abortion, but no baby has ever popped up. And like I said, Efrudin had several abortions. So Harlem Street Tales, what's up? So, the awareness has to be out there. Is these young ladies that's still rushing over there. Look, if there's any young lady that's listening to this, if you feel lost, there's so many different outlets that you can run to, but running into a cult, baby girls, that's not the way. And these women are young. They're young, like at 22, 23. I don't know what I was doing, but I definitely wasn't thinking of running to a cult. Zero facts. That manipulation, the being sleep deprived and like starvation, these things, they mentally mess with you. So I don't even think at this point that any of those people are like functioning correctly. And he grabs people that have talent. A lot of those young guys and girls, they can sing, they can dance. He grabbed the talent. Like he is, he's like a predator. He see these people on online and they are, showing off their talents. He recruit them, and once he get them there, that's it. That is definitely it. Like once he get them over there, he does everything to break them mentally. Some people are strong-willed and they see the signs and they leave early, but it's some people that's been over there for years. It's gonna take a lot of time, a lot to actually, get them back into society in the real world. He makes them feel as though they're not supposed to work, to live off grid, yet he has them applying for EBT. He has them applying for these loans, getting unemployment. Some people were even in the military. The guy, True, he was in the military. Oh, Zero, I'm happy that I gave you an idea for a video. He was in the military, you know, and we don't even know like what happened to him over in the military to make him leave everything and then go into this cult. So
And he humiliates these people, and he makes them speak about the most embarrassing things that happen to them in life, make them feel like their family no longer loves them. And he calls them Babylon family. Like, he really makes them detached from reality, and that's the sad part. These people are detached from reality. They're detached from the world. And uh sending prayers to their families that have to realize that when they come from this cult, they're going to need extreme help. Yeah, and people don't feel like, going to speak to a therapist. These people, they do need to speak to a therapist. They need help after this. It's no way that they can heal themselves after this type of abuse. I'm so sorry to say it. There's no way. Um, I definitely do want to talk to Ryan. And you know, see where he's going with this whole situation. Is he gonna let it go since the situation with him and Star? Or is he gonna keep on pushing forward? It seems when I first seen him that he was really emotional about it, on helping the people of Carbonation. And seemed like he was dedicated. I don't know if he changed his mind. These are all things that I'm questioning. Did he change his mind? Is he going to continue to move forward? Um, is Nature Boy going to still stay online, ranting? And the thing with Nature Boy is I think he likes the attention. I really definitely think that he likes the attention that he gets online, because he stays online, living his life online. And with all the people and everything that is going against him, he stay online. So, and it's not a reality show. It's really, people are really getting harmed. Once the deaths happened over there, the Mama Dia, the baby that just passed away, and I'm hearing that it's like allegedly several more people that passed away. So it's bigger than just a reality show. People make it seem like it's a reality show. No, this is not a reality show. This is people real lives. Scientology also gets some talented people in their group. They really tried to get me in their group. When they found out I was an artist, they were really aggressive and they tried to manipulate. Oh, wow, Zero. See what I'm saying? Wow. It is so serious. And Harlem Street Tales, yes, the diseases that's over there is running rapid. Again, I spoke about the diseases. I'm gonna, once I edit the video, I'm definitely gonna diseases. Yes, that's something that's crucial. These young ladies, these males, and passing the women around, he makes sure that he passes the women around. If you over there and you don't have a disease, by the time you leave, you will have something, because he definitely let the women sleep with all the women that he sleep with. He let them sleep with all the males over there. So he's passing everything around. And his ex-wife was like, a lot of STDs. Like, she didn't just say one. She was like, she go over there clean and come back with a lot of different things. Uh who knows what the diseases are? I know he was passing them around I know chlamydia was mentioned, but um it's more diseases. A lot of people there, they don't want to speak out about, Natiri spoke out, and yeah, like she said, and I said that in my video yesterday. She had so many STDs to where she couldn't even get a regular checkup because it was so swollen and she was in so much pain. And yeah, herpes is the main one. And he made them do videos saying that they had herpes. And one girl that was there said when she went there she had like this stench on her that was so bad. And she went over there to get healed. Like these people go to him also to get healed. So he also made people feel as though that have STDs or have things that's uncurable, that if they come to him, he will cure them. But he sleeps with these people. In Harlem Street, he claims that he heals these people from herpes. You know, and Naturi had did a video where she was trying to start a self healing for the herpes that she had, and she had a big outbreak while over there. So for her to even consider going back is deep to me. It's just deep. I don't know if these people also feel like they got something they can't get rid of and they're stuck with him, or they are not going to find anybody else, because he definitely makes it clear that he doesn't believe in diseases and he will still sleep with these women. Um and previously, he was male, he was an escort, um and yeah, he was an escort before he became a cult leader. Harlem Street, yeah, she's going back. She's been on his Bigo and started crying and trying to get back over there after she left over there so broken. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Um, and she tried like she done hopped around from cult to cult. So like, I don't know if her failure to try to cure herself, I mean, like if she failed in trying to cure herself of herpes or whatever the case is, and now she feels as though like, oh, I can't cure myself, or let me run back. But in abusive relationships, 9 out of 10 times when dealing in domestic violence or abusive relationship, the victim do continue to run back or still go back into that situation. So yeah, them rich old white men, yeah, 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 doing him dirty. Yeah. um Apparently he said that he had a barber shop. He was a stripper for males. He lived a long lived life. Now he's um a cult leader. So he went from and supposedly the Messiah, the God. Yeah, she do want Solar. And now that Solar is no longer with Zoka, she wants to run back over there. She definitely do. And when she left, she said, "Oh, Solar had this smell on him that was bad and all this." And how do you? And she was definitely in love with Solar. If she goes over there, I feel as though because the embarrassment that she did with TKO and the stuff that she said about Nature Boy, I feel as though he's definitely going to humiliate her and make her humiliate herself online. Ooh, Harlem Street. They're already rumors. They are rumors, and I'm looking for the video. Someone said that it was said that Malia had that, and they seen her met allegedly. So we don't even know if it has made its way over there. And I'm praying that it has not. I'm praying, it didn't make its way over there. But then again, he don't believe in condoms or any of the things. But he definitely believe in abortions. But he don't believe in condoms. And he don't believe in diseases. Uh So, at the end of the day, you just have to pray for these people. Pray they get the help that they need. And those other women that they don't leave in the condition that Malia left in. Malia left in a bad condition. RIP to Mama Dia, she didn't make it out. King Raymond, salute. She didn't make it out. So, you know, yeah, they don't believe in hygiene. Yeah, taking showers, keeping up with themselves, going to the doctor. They don't believe. He don't believe in going to the doctor. But I tell you what, his baby girl that he had was delivered at a hospital and almost, you know, didn't make it because of him being stubborn. But when he had that big jaw from that tooth infection, I see he went to the dentist. So he does he's mixy. Because one minute you don't believe in Babylon doctors and dentists and strawberry can clean your teeth, and the next thing you know, he got a big old thing on his face from a tooth infection, and he goes to the dentist. So he contradicts himself a lot. When she had that STD, she said that they took her to the doctor. So he believe if he's so healing and believe in not going to doctors and all this other type stuff, when need be, he take his butt to the doctor, and he did go to the dentist. See what I'm saying? So it's all weird to me. He contradicts himself so much. This not living a Babylon lifestyle, not believing in diseases and self healing. Them ladies need to go get their self checked out. And a lot of them, as soon as they leave there, they run to the doctor. That's the first thing they do. They go get their self checked. So in the back of in the back of their head, they're worried about it. And their body is telling them to, because why else would they all? His ex-wife said every time she left there, she went to go get herself checked. And every time she left there, she had diseases. And their be sick diet that's supposed to be so self-healing, they're malnutritioned over there. Like, how is it healing them? Yeah, yeah. Even when he let Harlem, even when he balled the women heads, even when he did that, that right there, I think was spiteful. And like his ex-wife was saying, he's the only healthy person over there. She was like, yeah, he's thick. Yeah, he got big old thighs and he got a big old belly. Like, he's the one that's eating good. He's starving the rest of those males. So even if one of those males try to attack him, they're too weak. They're not eating enough. They're not sleeping enough. They're not gonna, be able to attack. I mean, they can jump him, but he's keeping them so malnutritioned that they look like little weaklings. Like, you look like you can pluck them and they'll fall down. So he knows what he's doing, and he's using these tactics of, the more the less sleep they get, the less food they get, the more they cling on and depend on him. He is their Messiah, their God, and they're willing to starve and not sleep just to please him. And these guys, they have talent. I'm not gonna lie and be like, oh no, the little one Pisces, um, he's talented. He is. And True, I think he just used True for a check. I don't know, but Musa had some kids and in a relationship, and he ran over there to Nature Boy while there, had a baby with the girl Tori, and she left. She was military too. So like he doesn't have people over there that can't bring him things. If he can't gain anything, I don't think that he'll have and like even with Aya, she may not bring him things, but like she's his spy, she's his nurturer, like she plays her part. Yeah, he's from Jersey. Oh, he's not from Harlem. See? Uh uh a lot of the things that he says online, it was this one girl that I think she was on the World News show and she came out and she said that she knew him when they were younger and that his adopted parents, I think they were like they ran a church or something like that of the sort and he was always in trouble and things of that nature. But him being in a mental institute, I totally believe that. I do definitely believe that. I don't know how he got out, but yeah, and they claim that he was in a mental institution, so I definitely don't know how he got out. This guy has so many different personalities, you can't really name them all. Yeah, Aya is. Aya is like the ringleader of the women. Her and Efru, like those are his top women, and you can tell that they bully the other women that comes there, and you know when they go down, I feel as though Aya don't have n- no no more motivation in life. Aya is actually in her 30s. Um I wonder like do she miss her child? Like do she think about her son? She's so caught up and so gone. Like you can see that she's mentally gone. And Ephru, um yeah, she's definitely gone as well. So those two I think will go down with him. Sheba really haven't been popping up on the scene, but they say that Sheba is right there with him too. Zoka, that baby girl, she was so beautiful before she entered carbonation. Like so beautiful, so full of life. And like he sucked these people dry. Like his wife said, like he sucked all the weight out these people and he takes it in. Yeah, he takes it in. So these people are messed up. But the main ones that have been there, they're in it. They're in it for the long run. They're gonna go down for him. They're using their name. And he's trying to keep his hands clean. I could say that. But he will take them down with him. Yeah, she was a virgin. Sheba was a virgin. He took her virginity. Um, she had a baby over there. She's in it deep too. And I wonder what these people lives were before they entered carbonation. They do give he only let them tell horrible things about their life and their family, but I'm sure some of them came from good homes. I really don't feel like everybody came from such like the guy Musa, he said that he found out that he had herpes. He had a beautiful woman and have two beautiful kids with that woman. And he left her and went to carbonation. Um I wonder if she ever spoke out about the history between them. And his mom at one point, did a video asking him to come home and was showing all his pictures. I think he lost his father at an early age. Harlem Street tells said rebellious children. Yeah, that too. I was rebellious. I was kind of rude growing up, but I never like it has to take something real traumatizing, I guess, for you to just decide to want to go with a cult. And I seen someone say that it's just like joining a gang. Some of the uh people that came from best homes. So I really wouldn't compare it to joining a gang. A cult is way different. Oh no, Harlem, he did sleep with yeah, he did. He already came out and talked about that. The video that's going around with the doctor that he did that porn with, that video was pretty much viral. Yeah, it's way different. I wouldn't even compare the two. What's happening over there is nothing. Like, and I mind you guys, I have never been in a gang, but it's definitely different. He wanted to compare it to being in the military. It's totally different. That sex cult is different than being in anything. He's passing them women around. It's to me like his ex-wife said it was like running a brothel. That was out her mouth herself. She said she did not want to be an empress of a brothel. Top of the morning. Good morning. So a cult is way different, you know. Um, the healing that these people have to do after they leave there, though, the healing. That's what I hope for all of them. The healing. Positive vibes with Sammy R. Welcome. The healing is definitely something that I pray that all these people get. Jahumi, the baby, um, he's probably seen a lot, been through a lot. So I really pray for his safety and pray that Sheba, wakes up and for the sake of her child decides that it's people that have left there and they're thriving. Faith and Rambo have left and they're thriving. Um the other two that left with them, they're thriving. They're looking good. They're living their best lives. And they didn't look back. I really thought that Faith was never going to actually really leave, and she did. She did. She got free, and she did it for her family. At one point, she was thinking of leaving her family and going back to him, and I'm happy she didn't make that decision. Wow. And you know what? Shaka said that Jahome bit his son. It's because of the violence that he's watching over there. Mind you, y'all heard the story when they surrounded Velvet in a circle and let Nature Boy beat her bad for over an hour. Where do you think the babies and the kids was while he was beating her? Yeah. Where do you think the kids are while he's doing the beating? They're there. They're definitely there, Harlem Street Tales. They're there. They're seeing these things. So, you know, um, it was one video that was out where Velvet was holding the baby in her hand while punching Nature Boy in the face. And it was like, I happy that he didn't beat her at that instant, but he did record it. So it was very violent. Or the video where she stomps in the room and she's yelling. The video where she cuts her hair off. Uh, or he cut her hair off. Um, yeah, the baby again was there. You saw that? Yeah. So either way, you know, the violence is there in front of the kids, in their face. Unbelievable that um that Sheba continues to stay there. Um, is Yahomie talking now, or they're not posting him anymore? I don't think they're showing the kids anymore. He made that disclaimer. The people that I and Facebook knows his history, but I think the Bigo people are finding out. But the attention that he's getting, he's still getting them beans. He claimed he don't like Babylon money or doing things for money, but he stay on that Bigo all day for money. He stay on there all day for money. I thought it was he's supposed to ask the universe and manifest money, but he stay on there and get upset if they not throwing him gifts. He would get pissed off if they not throwing him gifts. So apparently he's doing it for the money. Yeah. Oh, he's with his father. See what I'm saying? Uh the sad part is that these women um they'll sleep with him knowing they'll leave their man and go sleep with him knowing what type of person he is. But I mean, at this point, I don't think that Sheba have a choice. If he want them, he have to have them. Like I think the reason why he hated Zoka for being pregnant by Solar is because he always wanted Zoka. She's the youngest there. And yeah, she believe in her own son. Harlem Street tells that right there. That's the sickening. This is how mentally gone they are, though. This is how mentally gone these people are. That she would leave her own baby to go be with him. And the lady Sky that was over there said that all the women sleep in the house with him and the men sleep outside. Sad. It's definitely sad. I really I can't believe that she left her son. But like I was saying, he don't want these women to have children. You know, I can only imagine, and I feel like I feel so bad that I don't think that Zoka baby actually was a stillborn. I really think that they did something. And I hate to say it, they did something to that baby. And Star spoke up about it, and now she's reneging on it now. But I really and for Zoka to now be his wife right after losing your baby, that's what you do. You jump in a relationship with Nature Boy. Crazy. Please smash that like button, guys. Yeah, this is it's totally insane. And we can do updates for days. That's why I said like this is a never ending topic. Until he's taken down, it's so much to talk about and so many things that I just be like, wow, is this really happening? I be in shock of the things that I hear. The things that he said out his mouth, like the night he was calling his wife out. And he was like, "Oh, she left me and caught diseases from this person." Like it's being passed around. Like these people are coming back out here and sleeping with other people, not getting tested. Apparently, it is something that's being spread. It's an STD that's being spread around. I think they got a brand new strand of STD over there. It gets deep. It gets deep. It do. It gets deep. And Legio, aka Nature Boy, I mean, he's doing too much. And like I said, when I first came across them on Facebook, I thought I liked the movement. I was like, oh, like I said yesterday, these people are in the tropics. They're trying to live off grid. I thought they were going to be like, making their own, like planting their own vegetables and fruits. Like I thought it was going to be a movement, but instead it's a disaster. A big disaster. And it wills you in. Like if I was young and I seen these young people living their best life in the tropics, I had no kids and I wanted to travel from, country to country, you would think that that is the life. Like, yes, yes, I want to go there. I want to be part of this movement. And to get there and get abused, get starved. And a lot of these people, he told them not to tell their families that they were coming to him because he knew what he was up to. Oh, Zero said, when I heard him talk, I was already like, nope. Yeah, I didn't see his teachings or his things until after, but I was just seeing their videos pop up on Facebook and they're jumping into lakes and, you know, having fun. And I thought this was like, young people living their best life and doing something positive. I really thought they were going to be out in nature, that they were going to be growing their vegetables, their fruits, and living natural and showing you how to live a life off grid and grounding and all this things that he talked about at first was just like, oh, okay. I thought it was going to be a positive movement, not until like people left and started speaking out about his abuse, his ranting for hours, his discipline. The keeping the girls in the closet, the keeping them in the closet was it for me. The isolation, you know, that was it. I remember it was one video where Efru had to stand in a corner. She was on timeout in the corner. This grown woman was on timeout standing in the corner. I I mean, people. And then people will still run over there. They will still run over there even after seeing this. They will go over there. I just don't get it. Oh, zero. Okay. Yeah, his teachings was just basically like I thought, like he was just teaching people how to manifest and I guess eat healthy. When I noticed that that B6 diet was actually a B6 diet, he's not really a B6 diet. He's not really feeding these people. His ex-wife talked about how the portions of the food, they only eat one time a day and the portion of the food is so slim, like it's not enough for these people to survive. And I'm glad that people started calling him out on his ways, like because he would have had the masses like really, really fooled. Came out he was doing the vegan thing, came out that he was eating chicken and eating stuff on the side, smoking, drinking, Hennessy. These are, and at first he was talking about the alkaline diet and self-healing and things of that he was faking like he was teaching. Yeah, he had a lot of people fooled. Some people they caught on and some people are still following and they don't care. Like how can somebody sit there and tell you, oh, 1 minute we're only eating plant based food and this and that, and then turn around and probably eat a burger in your face and yet continue. Now you're going to continue to follow this guy that has showed you that he was fraud from day one. Yeah, he was talking, and then it came out to how bad he beat his baby mother before he left. His baby mother Maisha, she came out on several panels and talked about the beating, that last beating with that picture that went around. Ooh, her face was horrible. But she was strong enough to leave him and not go back and not look back. And hopefully Velvet, don't go back. Hopefully she don't go back. That she's strong enough to do it for her baby girl. Her daughter don't need to be in that environment. And her daughter don't need to feel like it's okay to be beat like that. When they said he was beating her for over an hour on the 4th of July, like, wow. Clothes ripped off and everything. That too as well. That's not allegedly. That is, she spoke about it. And then for the men to all join in a circle to watch this girl get beat. And Velvet looked like she's a little person. She looked no big. She's no taller than 5'2", 5'3". This man is 6 feet something. A good over 200 and something pounds. And to be sitting on top of this small woman, pounding her, choking her. Yeah, he's savage. That alone should have landed him in jail. That alone should have landed him right in jail. Like I said, people that are not aware of this Nature Boy Eligio, aka Nature Boy, please, you can look him up in the search tool. They have people that is speaking out daily for awareness of this man. Um, the information is out there, is on people to actually gravitate to this information, to see the facts, and to not go over there. To not go over there, to not follow his teachings because him himself don't follow his own teachings. So, um, again, the people are grown and they can make their own moves and do what they choose to do. But I mean, when you think about your health and you think about the pain and suffering that a lot of these people went through, why would you want to put yourself through that? Unless you're a sadistic person and you like pain, you like torture. That's the only way I would see somebody running over there. Like to be placed in closets, like to be starved, like to be beat. And he don't hide it. It was one day I think that he slapped Efru and he talked about it. That remind me of Player Club scene with Ebony and all the men heard what was going on and did nothing about. Yes, yes. And it was one guy that was there, Shaka, that said that yeah, he felt bad, but he didn't want to. They would have jumped him if he tried to, be the only one to speak out about it. But then he also said that the men there don't really like Nature Boy, so that's another thing. Y'all really don't like him, but y'all there getting starved, and he probably beating them up too. I wouldn't be surprised if he don't lay hands on them on the men over there. I would not be surprised. They scared of him. So it wouldn't be surprising to me at all. Definitely would not be surprising because they're totally terrified of him. And the only way I feel like he put that fear in them, other than them being fair that they probably won't eat where they'll be in closets, but is maybe he has to make an example and he placed hands on them. Because why else would these grown men let this man talk to them like that? Yeah, I don't see why this grown man will let the. I mean, these grown men like True got to be in his 30s. Musa, I think maybe be in his 30s too as well. So, Zero says he's their God. He holds the power of life and death over them. Yeah, yeah. Weirdly enough, that's their God. Um, and it doesn't matter what he does, they'll still worship him. They will worship him and they will continue to worship him until the cult, with a lot of cults, not until they're all the way taken down, not until they're all the way taken down, will they leave. Because don't matter what happens, that guy, what's the guy name? The Loyal. They say Loyal is his main number one servant. He had put Loyal out before, but Loyal came right back. And the people that leave for good, that go silent, I think they just are trying to get over the abuse and move on with their life, but ain't scared to come out and let be known what happened to them over there. Because I think it gets deeper than what we they only tell us what I guess they're allowed to tell us. Because I'm sure that more things happened over there, and they're not speaking. They're not. They scared to talk about it. They scared to speak up. And you just gotta say a prayer to their families, because I know for a fact it's families that is worried. Like Malia family, I think that was genuinely worried. They've been raising her son. She up and left him, and they've been raising her child. Aya up and left her child. And Star, the girl that turned on the guy Ryan that was trying to help her, she got like what, 7 kids? Yeah, she had like 7 kids and she left them. She lived a rough life though. She gave a rundown of her story, and I feel sad of the things that happened to her. So Star also have a lot of mental issues that she has to deal with as well. And I pray that her kids are in good hands, because yeah, it's 7 kids out here, and their mom is caught up into all these other different things. You see what I'm saying? So I pray that Star kids are being taken care of. Malia's son is being taken care of. I pray that Aya child is being taken care of, because you know it's kids out here that's motherless because of this cult. And also Musa have kids out in the world that he's not communicating with. Oh, the dude Pisces also has a son with the girl Sunny from Jamaica. See what I'm saying? It's kids that's involved in this. Plenty of children. Look how many children that is right there. And with Star by herself is 7. Um, then I said Malia's son, that's 8. Aya's son, that's 9. Musa 11. It's like 13 children out there. Some made in the cult, and some was already there. Good Lord. That's a lot of children. Will these children to grow up to feel neglected? Will these children grow up to want to join a cult? Like, gosh, he's affecting lives. Poor babies. Poor babies. that's now motherless or fatherless due to this cult. And I heard some people say that, maybe the kids are better off without them, but they're still gonna want to grow up to know who their mom is or who their dad is. So, it's a sad event regardless. This is very sad. And I'm definitely gonna keep you guys updated on whatever else is occurring within the day. I'll just be popping in and out. Um and keeping you guys updated. Like I said, I'm not going to make this my forever topic, but right now, I just feel like it's something now that, a lot has transpired within these last couple of weeks. I felt like let's talk about it. With him having a warrant for his arrest and all these other things that's been happening. When Zoka baby passed away, I think that was like so sad because that baby, people were asking like, "Hey, where's the baby? Where's the baby?" And to find out, I knew something was wrong though. When they didn't show the baby or she didn't speak about it in the way she was looking, I really knew that that baby didn't survive. And I wonder if the police or like did anybody go to the police about this? Did they report that the baby passed away? Did she go into a hospital? These are all things I want to know. Did the girl 7 try to deliver the baby and something happened? Like it's so many questions when it comes to that baby, but this is the life that they want to live. This is definitely the life they want to live. And they got to look back on this. Like one day Zoka will look back on it and she'll think like I carried a baby to full term. He didn't let her get prenatal care. So that was sad. Hey Honda mommy. Zero, nope, they're back in effect. He only faded away on Facebook and Instagram because he definitely was getting attacked on those platforms. But now he's on this new platform called Bigo. Uh, and is like I said, there's a lot of people that's still bringing awareness to him. And with the baby just pat, I feel as though if the baby would have made it and she would have posted, like it wouldn't have went this crazy. But I think that baby was the last straw within this cult. And I'm really pissed off that Star decided that she wanted to stop helping because she seemed like she was really hurt over the baby not making it. And then she changed her mind. If I can get in contact people with the guy Ryan, I'm going to get in contact with him. I am going to do a show tonight, but if I can get and it the show tonight is going to be something different. But within today, if I can get in contact with Ryan and get him to pull up. Oh, Honda mommy said she looked into the story after I mentioned it. Honda, did you see everything that we were that I was talking about yesterday? Zero. That's a very good question. What happened to the baby? The baby, she was full term. She was supposed to go into labor, I think maybe in December. She was carrying that baby for a long time. And then finally, when they came out with a story, everybody kept on saying what happened to the baby. It was so many people were like, "Where is the baby? Where's the baby?" She came up with this story of the baby didn't make it. The umbilical cord was wrapped around the baby's neck. People were always asking her, "Hey, are you getting prenatal care? Do you need help with prenatal care?" So yeah. Where is the baby? What happened to the baby? Did they go to the hospital? Did they report the baby's death? These are things that we don't know. We don't know. Oh, Honda Mommy said I seen some video clips on here. Yeah, we don't know what happened to the baby, but that's another thing that put, because I had stopped like looking at videos about him and things of this sort, because I'm like, he keep getting away with this craziness. But when an innocent baby was involved, I was really like hurt by that. I expected to see Zoka baby, and people was already stating that something was gonna happen. They're like, she's not getting prenatal care, something is gonna go wrong. So that's when I started watching again, like, where is the baby? That's what even made me want to talk about it, because I was just like, no way. I was kind of in tears when I seen Zoka up there crying. I was like, and then right after they talked about the baby passing away, Star made this video saying they know what happened. And people were allegedly saying that they sacrificed the baby because right before they came out, they were doing some kind of spiritual burning, and you know, and she said something of the sort like the baby had to die so she can live again. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. When she said that, I was just like, whoa. She literally said that the baby had to die for her to live again, for her to be back to her higher self. And these people talk in riddles and circles. But mind you, while pregnant, Nature Boy was calling this baby a demon, like a newborn baby in her stuff, like a baby. Like he was calling this baby a demon, making her take shots at everything. Like, it's sad. 183rd, what's up? Yeah, it's sad. So an innocent child is lost. You know, with him making Efru, have abortions, and he's supposed to be this spiritual guy, person, the god, or whatever he calls himself, and doing this stuff, it's crazy to me. It's really sad, really crazy. And I know once these people leave, they're going to have a lot to look back on. A lot to look back on. When I say a lot, um, hopefully Zoka will come out and tell the truth what happened to the baby. Seven, the girl seven, zero. I don't know if you were paying attention. Seven left right after that. Zero say, I didn't know that the people were actually asking that question. I thought you knew what happened. To think about what happened is sad. Yeah, yeah. Uh, no one knows. People were wondering what happened to the baby. Her stomach she was definitely pregnant. Then all of a sudden she's back on camera, no baby, no nothing. And they usually tell everything. They tell it all. They put everything out there, but they kept this baby thing a secret, and then came out and she's crying on camera and she's saying she lost the baby. Yet the same baby that she said out of her mouth was, "Oh, this child is a demon inside of me." Sad. And he convinced her that that child was a demon because it wasn't his child. And now that the baby is gone, now they're happily together, and Solar is sleeping outside, and now she's sleeping with Nature Boy. It's crazy. I'm surprised that he let Sheba keep her baby, because mind you, remember, they didn't know whether Sheba baby was his or True's at one point. So Jahumi made it out alive by the grace of God. Cause a lot of babies, Faith baby made it. Um, the other guy that was there, Keys, his baby made it. But yeah, babies are not making it over there. Good morning, Rose Gold. Honda Mommy, it is, oh my God, it's been so many ladies in and out of there, in and out of there. Oh yeah, he's so funny. He's about to go live. But right now I think it's like 4 or 5 ladies. And a new one just came over there, Honda Mommy. A new one just arrived like maybe sometime last week. She's there. So people are still going over there. Good morning, good morning. Welcome, people. Welcome. People are still going over there. After all of this is happening, they're still going over there. After the awareness is out there, all the things online, all the videos, they still going over there. Mind you, he's about to go live on YouTube shortly. I'm going to get off and probably see what he's talking about and watch the room be packed up with people worshiping him. The room will be packed. Let me see what it's saying. And a story time with Messiah. So he's supposed to the fake Messiah is about to go live in 30 minutes and have a story time. He recruits them online. Yes, he's on Bigo. He has an Instagram. He has a Facebook. His Carbonation TV is his or yeah, Carbonation Nature Boy TV premiere. And that's what it says. He has a channel and he's about to do a story time on there. Um he recruits them online. Honda Mommy. He goes online, he tells the world that he is the God, he is the Messiah. Um and they believe him and they worship him. Yeah, Zero. They worship him and and they love him. Don't matter what he does, don't matter what he says, don't matter what he do online. He goes on rampant rampages and he carries on and they still love him. They still follow him. They still do everything that he tells them to do. They still donate to him. So as long as he has these people and they don't donate a little bit of money, they're donating tons and tons of money to him. He doesn't work, people. He doesn't have a job other than, having the people around him take care of him. They said he doesn't do anything. He lives in these Airbnbs. He's able to do whatever he want to do just by the donations of the people. It was one lady watching on live, like she donated 5,000, like he said, send in money or whatever the case is. And he was like, wow, I just got $5,000. Like they donate big money. Like the guy Key gave him like 30 something $1,000. Just, like he doesn't have to work. These people worship him that much that they're leaving their fortune. They're giving him everything. They're taking all their money out of the bank. They're going over there and they are giving him everything. Yeah, it gets deep. It gets deep. It definitely gets deep. It definitely gets deep. And I'm sitting there like, is this serious? Like, yeah, it is. It's just that serious. Honda Mommy, the things that he do is like crazy. Does he sound, I don't think, yeah, he don't even sound believable. I think people want something to look up to. They want to believe that he is the God. He is a God. The stuff that he says and do is not the stuff that he preach about is not the lifestyle that he lives. Period. And he at one point he was this vegan person that, and now he's eating fish. He's eating eggs, he's eating chicken, fast food. But at one point in time he was preaching so high on being a vegan. Like, I can see right through him. He talk about not cutting your hair, he cuts his hair. Like, everything he said talks about, he goes opposite. And these people don't see that. Like, he told people never to cut their hair, but then he cuts his hair. He told people just to eat vegan, but then he's eating all kinds of other things, like not to smoke, but then he's smoking, not to drink alcohol, and he's drinking Hennessy online. Like, how believable can he actually be? He want people to live off the grid, but yet he's living in Airbnbs, PlayStations, and Xboxes. He's living the life that he tells people they don't want to live. He's supposed to be living in nature, off the grid, intense grounding, sleeping on the ground, and things of that sort. Yet he's sleeping in a bed in an Airbnb with TVs, flat screens, and the things that the people pay for. Yeah, Zero. He sound crazy, but people want to follow him. I know some people in the conscious community that believe in some crazy stuff. Yeah, and when I got into like following these people that wanted to live out in nature and stuff of that sort, um I see them go through the craziest things, and it kind of deterred. Like, I literally ran as soon as I started seeing the stuff that was going on and people going back to him, and after they talk about the abuse and everything, and they're running back to him. I'm like, what in the world? Young Pharaoh exposed him. Did you see that one when young Pharaoh exposed him? Young Pharaoh exposed him. And I thought from there it was going to be like over for him. No, he came back bigger, stronger than ever. Definitely came back bigger, stronger than ever after that. People continue to still go over there. People continue to still donate. People continue to still follow him. So, you know, um, he always keep it to where he's not a huge cult. So he has his people that's with him, and then he has the people online that follow him. But he doesn't try to like expand himself too big. And like I said again, he tried to keep kids far away from them. Zero said young Pharaoh is crazy too. Yeah, I won't speak too much on him, but I know at one point I did follow him. I did, especially after he was doing the Nature Boy exposing. I was like, he was coming with all them receipts, and he was coming with proofs and facts, and he had Nature Boy shook for a minute. He did. Young Pharaoh had Nature Boy shook for a minute, but I won't get into the Young Pharaoh. But you said that he's crazy. Um, I believe that he's doing his thing. Like, he got a huge following as well. He's doing his thing, and in he's not into this cult thing. Like they say, like when it comes to the conscious community, like the Yadas, the I forgot the other guy's name. Um, like I said, I seen a lot of scamming, polygon wrong situations. Like, yeah, I mean, you can get into it deep. Zero, that's good. That's good that you never followed them. Yeah. And like I said, when I was even following them, I like the fact that, like, you know, growing your growing your own fruits and vegetables, something that I always wanted to do, and live off the grid. Like but I've have yet to see them actually do that or teach you how to do that. I love nature, but can I say that these people, they turn you off? If I was gonna move out into, like, a nature type environment, I definitely wouldn't be with no cult. Yeah, and definitely wouldn't be with no cult at all. Extra no no to me. But yeah, I'm gonna tune in to his little story time or whatever the case is. Yeah, he's definitely a weirdo. I think people need to not go over there and do their research. And if they want to find things to get into, go to your local library and look on the walls of groups that and things that you are interested in, and try to go that route before we jump into a cult. Because babies are dying, elderly are dying. This is just not the way to go. So younger people, they have like things like the boys and girl clubs who have big sister big brother programs. It's different ways that you can get help. um I should have been prepared with hotline numbers to bring awareness, you know, of if you need help, if you're feeling depressed, feeling suicidal. A lot of these people talk about how depressing and how sad they were before, the reason why they went into a cult. um Please, let's go to different outlets in different ways. And of course everyone wants to go with natural herbal healing, but for real, if is there way that they can yeah, yeah, zero, definitely. If there's a way that they can reach out to the nearest um social service building or something. Yeah, Honda mommy. Uh look, don't let him spell you in. Look at the other channels around him. Looking at his channel, he gives you one face, but it's a whole nother face. It's like he's two-faced it in a sense. So be careful while looking at his channel. I'm aware of his madness already, so he can't sweep me under the carpet and with the buffoonery. Yeah. So it's outreach programs. Joining a cult, and like I said, a lot of people went there for healing. A lot of people go into this spiritual realm or this conscious community looking for healing in a sense, and then they get caught up. And there's a lot of young people. Oh, thank you right there. And thank you so much. Yes, young people is another way to go. And thank you, Zero, for that. Um, but joining the cult, carbonation is just not the way to go. And I see them on Bigo. He is. He is on them. I see them on Bigo gathering around him like he's in the middle and he has a panel full of young girls, and the way he talks to them, vicious. It's a vicious cycle. He goes from platform to platform collecting these young girls. Most of his followers are young girls between 21, 22. The new woman that's over there right now, she's around his age. She is around his age, and she claims to have known him for a long time. Well, honey, she's a thicker woman. Uh, she wants to lose weight, so she went over there. A lot of people are looking for healing, and maybe I think that she probably have low self esteem because of wanting to lose weight. Because I was watching a video and she was like, to get healthy. Girl, did you run over there to lose weight? To get healthy? To starve? Honda Mommy said, I seen, hold on one second. I seen one video where one of the girl's parents ran into them and wanted to hold their oh yes, that's the wife. That is the wife, and she's been speaking out. Her name is Velvet. She's been speaking out about him, against him. The last video I seen, she was definitely talking about the abuse and the STDs that goes on over there, and she expressed to those women that he does not love you. She did. She's been back and forth. This is her third time leaving. Hopefully she stay gone this time. She's left before and spoke out against him, but not as much as she's doing right now. So hopefully, let's keep Velvet in prayers that she do stay away from him and she continue to speak out against him. And Zero, he does try to get them young, and he looks for them young. He says that the older women are already stuck in their ways, so he tries to get them young. He does, because the younger they are, the more that he can manipulate their mind. Yeah, the younger they are, he can definitely manipulate them. So he is getting these girls young, and they sit around him, and you can see in their face that they all want to be there with him. Yet they're not allowed to see their families, not allowed to speak to their families. Like, look at Malia. Malia was in the hospital damn near on her deathbed, yet still proclaiming him as her God and Messiah, and cut her family off. The same family that took her and dropped her off at that hospital and wanted her well-being, she turned her back on them. So, and he puts in their minds that their families doesn't love them, don't want them, and there's nowhere for them to go. And these young people really believe in that. They really feel they have nowhere to go, nowhere to turn to. So the manipulation is real. And he have read books like 48 Powers of Law, or 48 Laws of Power, or you know what book I'm talking about. He reads these books. He studies how to manipulate these people. 48 Laws of Power. He manipulate these people. He studied how to control their mind. He make them weak, vulnerable, by humiliating them online, having them disrespect their families so their families can turn their back on them, and then turn around and tell them your family don't love you. You see, I told you. And so these people now, they're feeling that they have to be there with him. They have nowhere to go. They have burned their bridges everywhere, especially the ones that leave and come back. He knows once they leave, like Nateri. If Nateri goes back, the support and people who's been riding with her, they're going to be like, oh no, like, here you go, burning your bridges again. And now look, she wants to run back to him. She wants to run back to him now. See what I'm saying? Like, it's a cycle. It's definitely a cycle. But the families, have to let them know that they're loved, they're wanted, no matter how much trash he makes them talk online, no matter what the case is. Please, families, please continue to reach out to your loved ones. I read the book as well. It is one of the laws. It teaches you how to do it. And I think it was definitely talking about making them feel as though you're the most powerful. And it was one that was speaking of this guy that ripped off a lot of people um trying to build a cult. And he went from state to state, and they gave him donations. Pretty much the same thing that Eligio, aka Nature Boy, is doing, changing their names, giving them titles, making them feel like donating to him is one of the best things that they can do because it's helping build up the kingdom. Everything he does, having them feel that he's a prophet, that he can heal them, he can help them with their better life, that everybody around them are at their lower self and he is taking them to their higher self. So that's what he does. Exactly what he does and how he brainwashed them. And, he mastered the art of manipulation, and he says that he manipulates them. He don't. The thing is, he come online and he says these things like, "This is not made up. This is not allegedly." He literally comes and says that he knows how to manipulate them, and he does it. He reprograms their way of thinking and everything. Yep, yep. Uh, is he like um an R. Kelly? The the only thing that I think that he's smart about is that he's not he's making sure the girls are not underage. He makes sure they're just enough old enough. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. He makes sure they're old enough because they're looking for guidance. And he's getting people even now during this world crisis of COVID, people being locked in the house, like, depression, all these things are having people more on social media, a lot more. Even me, like, I got on YouTube because, I needed something to do as a hobby. And I was getting into these panels and going into people's lives. And I was just like, it seemed fun, to do. And it'll keep you, occupied. So these young people, they're taking to social media a lot more now. So there it's easy for them to come across Eligios. And there's a lot of him around here. He's not the only one. There's a lot of him out here. It's just that he's the one that is making it noticeable because he's broadcasting it. It's like he's kind of like bragging in a way. Like, look at what I can do and look what I'm able to do. He's like really throwing it out there in people's faces what he's able to do. He's able to get these people to donate to him whenever he get close to getting caught. He's able to run. So that's what he's able to do, and he's been doing it. I mean, gradually, you know a lot of people are finding out about him, but for the most part he's been getting away with the madness.
He's definitely been getting away with it. Well, people, I'll be back a little bit later with more breaking news and updates. And also, like I said, I'm waiting for my special guest from tonight to for tonight to check in with me, and I'll post up when I'll be going live later on tonight, so we can get lit and turned up. But yeah, the number, hold on, let me get back to the number. Okay, there we go. Is there, young people, please, please, please find another way. But joining cults and getting into these different, because this is not the only cult, it's plenty of them online. But he's the boldest right now at this moment. He does his abuse online and he shows it, and he pretty much brags about what he does to people. Y'all have a blessed day. Have a very beautiful day. And I'll definitely be back a couple times today. On my break, I'll probably be back. And then later on tonight, like I said, I do have a special guest that's going to pull up on us tonight. And I look forward to that. I don't know the time that we're going to get together, but we are going to get together sometime tonight and go live. So, again, if y'all haven't smashed the like button, please smash the like button and please stay tuned. Okay. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And guys in the bushes, thank y'all for watching as well. I definitely appreciate it. And I will be back. And again, have a blessed day, everyone. Yes, Zero. See you guys later.